ceremony. It's a little different this year. We're doing it virtually. We got some exciting inductions today. Just another part of the history being made at SAU Tech. This little school has come a long ways since 1968. From the heydays of athletics in the 80s and early 90s to the restart of athletics, the Rocket Nation is truly rising, or some would say skyrocketing into the future. So we want to remind everybody out there, we had a big celebration planned this year with Houston Nutt on April 18th. Unfortunately, we had to cancel that, but guess what? Houston Nutt will be joining us on April 17th next year. So start making your plans to be here for 2021 Rocket Night celebration as we celebrate our student athletes, our scholar students, choir students, and our cheerleaders in 2021. But today, we didn't want to miss out on recognizing some special people that have been part of the long history of SAU Tech. Last year, you may all remember, we inducted into the Hall of Fame our 1984 National Championship Gymnastics team. Well, guess what? This year, we get to induct into the Hall of Fame the 1985 Women's Gymnastics team. And there was two members of this 85 team that were on the 84 team. So I want to give special recognition to Mitzi Bartek and Rita Welch. Both were national champions in 84 and once again national champions in 1985. So there's a two-peat. You know, these young ladies were able to string 3 championships in a row from 84, 85, and 86. So that's just a great history for our basketball and softball programs to live up to. Because that's one thing we believe in, is making history, and we want to build a championship tradition. And I know we have the coaches to do so. So, I would like to recognize and officially induct into the Rocket Hall of Fame the 1985 NJCAA National Champion Women's Varmint Gymnastics team. Members of the team were Mitzi Bartek, Rita Welch, Shannon Colon, Donna Farrell, Penny Kayer, Debbie Hill, Kathy Patrick, Tracy Morrill, and once again, this team was coached by Dr. Robert Warren. So congratulations, Dr. Warren and Lady Varmints. You represent this history of SAU Tech, and we're proud to induct you into as a part of the class of 2021 in the Rocket Hall of Fame. And this plaque will be going into the Student Center. We're going to be creating a Hall of Fame wall where we'll be recognizing our Hall of Famers from today and into the future. So congratulations, ladies. You made history. Our next induction is very special because it's about making history. There's the ones that have made history, and there's the ones that are making history. And last year we recognized our men's and women's basketball team and cheer squad because they are the start of something. And it's something special to be a start of something because you're the ones that have taken the risk. Putting your name and signing your name to a dotted line of something that's unknown. And you make a commitment to build something for the future. And last year, our men's and women's basketball team have done that, just completed their second year, and they've shown great success and great promise of building a championship tradition. So this year, we'd like to recognize the young ladies and coaches that took a gamble on a no-name school, on a no program, and at the point they made the commitment, did not even have a field. Matter of fact, if you look at our social media this morning, you saw pictures of the field from 1 year ago, a dirt parking lot. And now we have a beautiful complex that we're going to win many ball games into the future. So, I would like to recognize, as part of the Rocket Hall of Fame class of 2020, all members of the Lady Rocket softball team and their head coaches. So let me recognize the team. Mackenzie Ellsworth, Jasmine Copeland, Kristen Cunningham, Cynthia English, Brianna Everett, Marley Johnson, Reagan Keith, Madeline Lee, Hennessy Shavers, Lakin Smallwood, McKenna Smith, Mackenzie Thomas, Marley Tomlin, and Sierra Victor. But I'd like to especially recognize the assistant coach, Coach Eric Deal, their manager, Aaliyah Faith Deal, and as we like to keep things in the Rocket family, I want to bring up the co-head coaches to say a couple words as we induct them in the Hall of Fame as well. Coach Philip and Amy Dill. And let our virtual audience see this beautiful plaque. And coaches, if you'd like to say a couple words. Yes, wherever you want to go, sir.
We were not expecting this. Thank you so much. I wasn't prepared because we were not expecting it, but we are very grateful, eternally grateful for the opportunity that we've had to come and do this, and for having administration believe in us and give us this opportunity. And we've given it all we have, and we were ranked #1 in the conference when everything got shut down. And we had the highest batting average and the most stolen bases. We were really on track to do great things, and it's something that we love to do, something that we live to do, and we love to make differences in the lives of these student athletes. Once again, Dr. Morrison, thank you so much for believing in us, for giving us this opportunity. David McClain, I don't know what we would have done without you being there every step of the way, any question we had. And thank you so much. We're really looking forward to the future. And as of right now, we're undefeated on that field out there, sir.
I'd also like to say thank you so much for the award. We were not expecting it. Thank you to the other coaches for your support. They're at the games. They're there. The cheerleaders, thank you for your support. Thank you, David. I do not know where we would have been without him. And thank you, Chancellor, for the opportunity to do this. We were blessed with a great group of girls, not only in their ability to play softball, but also in their ability to academically succeed. And so it is a great honor to be a coach at SAU Tech. Thank you.
You know, I really expect there may be a couple of names on that first ever team that will be recognized individually in the future. I know Coach Levinson has an outstanding young man that probably one day will be recognized, a two-time All-American. Some schools never get an All-American. Coach Levinson had one in his first 2 years. So there's more things to come as far as making history as individuals in our Hall of Fame. But right now, I have a special recognition. This couldn't have been accomplished without a great athletic director. Someone I look to as a role model, someone that's always been the calmness in this high-paced world that we live into. And let me tell you something. The day I hired him, such a long, drawn-out, formal interview, as I passed him down the hall and said, "Hey, David," he said, "Yes, sir." I said, "You're going to be my AD." David laughed. I said, "I'm not joking. You're going to be my AD." And this guy did not blink an eye. He has come in and has led this program in the starting 8 stages of Rocket Athletics into what it's becoming, I promise you, before it's all said and done, the #1 JUCO program in the state of Arkansas. Just because we have heart and dedication and we believe in winning. So I would like to induct this year as Class 2020, our athletic director, as he enters into retirement, David McClain.
Wow, talk about a surprise. I'm glad to see my family made it in too. So, no, I want to thank Dr. Morrison. I'll tell you what, my job has been made a whole lot easier because of the support of him in the school. He's done the work. He's given me the tools to do, and he's actually 100% correct on how the interview went. I remember that. I will tell you this, there's a lot of people I want to thank. I want to thank our coaches for taking the chance on us. It's all about hiring good people. And when you hire good people, they do the job that makes your job a lot easier. It's been an interesting couple of years to start the Rocket program. I know when I was fortunate enough to be on the committee that hired Dr. Morrison, he came in and he didn't bat an eye. He said, "Hey, athletics is going to be part of SAU Tech." I felt like it was going to be a great change for us, something we needed to kind of give us a boost and to get us out there is an actual vital college that has life on it. And so I didn't think it happened so quickly, though. And my thought was, well, let's delay, you know, at least another year. He's like, no, we're gonna go ahead and get it going now. At that time, we had no gym that we could play in. We had no softball field. And over these last 2 years, I tell you what, that's what I admire. This isn't the Dr. Jason Morrison deal today, but I'm gonna tell you, he's out there working. He's been in there with the Clorox poured all over us, cleaning the locker rooms, tearing down ceiling tiles, repainting. Down on the softball field, I saw him out there in the rain on a lift, getting sparks from the welder all over his back, and I just laughed when I drove by. There's my chancellor right there. How can you not admire someone that puts their heart and soul and their time into something like that? So I do thank you for that opportunity. I want to thank my family and my wife especially for putting up with all the hours that it takes, the patience to put up with me, the time away from home that I've had. I look forward to the opportunity to spend time with my family in the future during this retirement period. But most of all, I want to thank the good Lord. Because I'm going to tell you something, all of this was a plan. And I've always loved athletics. When I take this job as Vice Chancellor for Student Services, never envisioned athletics would be a part of it. But God groomed me through the experiences that I had. He opens those doors for us that He feels like you're capable to do it. So when that opportunity came up, it honestly was a blessing to me to be in the role that I'm in. I'm not a coach. I don't tell the coaches how to coach or what players to play, those kinds of things. But I do try to give them the support that they need. Try to keep us within the boundaries of the rules and learning the policies and things like that. And I look forward to the future of the next person that steps in and takes this even to another level. And I look forward to being at Rocket Games. Continue going to be here. I got a feeling I'm going to be working the tables at some of these games. And love watching the players. And again, I just can't overemphasize how much the good Lord has blessed me through my working career. And thank you for that opportunity, Dr. Morrison. And thank you, coaches, and thank you, my wife, most of all. All right.
I want to thank everybody for joining us today for this virtual announcement and induction. It's truly about a family. And we have a hashtag that we say now at SAU Tech, found my family. Once a Rocket, always a Rocket. And we'll always be there to protect you, and take care of you. And so I appreciate our coaches, Coach Jeremy Brooks of the women's basketball team, Coach Marty Levinson of the men's basketball team, co-head coaches Philip and Amy Deal of the softball team, our cheer coach, Miss Stephanie Morrison. We have created and started a tradition at this institution. I encourage all of you out there, if you have interest, let us know. We want to help. We want you to become part of our family and become a part of the Rocket Nation. So once again, let's give a round of applause to our 2020 Hall of Fame inductees. And we'll see you next year on April 17th with Houston Nutt. Thank you for watching today.